Two teams expected to contend for the Western Conference crown square off in downtown Phoenix on Thanksgiving Eve as the 8-6 Suns, Kevin Durant, having his best season since he won MVP,
has kind of caught up to your basketball IQ. That's when you get high-level skill play from players like that.
He's on the bucket for the rebound. Nurkic, who was traded, part of the trade, as Durant drills a three. Had his homecoming last night. Chris Paul making his tonight.
And Kevin Durant is.
And he's right now about 75 points away from passing Moses Malone, moving into the top 10.
And Kevin Durant is one of those. Kevin Durant, by the time his career is over, is going to go down as one of the top 10 players to ever play the game of basketball.
And he's healthy.
The championships happen with work over time.
Foul was on Saric. Former Sun. He was one of the more reliable players in the league, but injuries have caught up to him. He missed 42 games 2 years ago, missed 30.
And the guys around him moving to create open shots in the half court.
Vogel out of coaching last year, but prior to that spent 3 years with the Lakers, won a championship back in 2020. Kevin Durant on the baseline connects. Second basket for KD. And 9 points here in the first. Phoenix 40 midway through the second quarter. Suns trying to win their 5th straight game since Devin Booker's return from a calf injury. Shot clock at 7. Durant, pull-up jumper, good. 11 points now for Durant. Curry, good hands by Allen, getting the deflection. Durant ahead to Okogie, and the layup is good.
Little inside joke.
They were laughing with one another earlier, teammates for 3 years.
What are they going to say now? That was the last thing that he needed on his resume, and I still stand by that is the most important. He was on that Finals MVP ballot. He was an all-star that year, so you hope that it's something that he could just figure out and get his rhythm back, but they need him.
Drills it from the corner, and then stares down the Warrior bench. 16 points. They're having a lengthy conversation right now.
Do you think that they're on each other's Christmas list? Do you think they send each other Christmas cards, Scott Foster and Chris Paul?
That was the first one, and then Chris kept going as Scott Foster then
on the road and shorthanded.
Thompson thought he was fouled, missed the shot. Here's Durant in transition. Pull up three. You bet! Kevin Durant, 3 of 3 from three-point land. He's shooting 55% from 3 on the year. I thought what Frank Vogel told us before the game really put it in perspective. He's been coaching against Kevin Durant his entire career. Durant gets inside. Game 1 of our doubleheader tonight. Boston was blowing out Milwaukee. The Bucks came back to make it a game. Still plenty of time and a potent offense in Golden State. Kevin Durant doing his best to extend the lead. Durant, 25 points on 12 shots.
Test a lot of his shots.
14 consecutive 25-point games. That is a franchise record. He is seeking his 5th consecutive 30-point game.
Kevin Durant to the Suns line shooting
Durant's healthy this year. He's played in every game so far. He's 2nd in the league in minutes played. He's 2nd in the league in scoring. And now 27 points on the night. Between Chris Paul and Scott Foster. A champion crown in
this game has been an emotional roller coaster of a game. You had the bench that did a great job in the 3rd quarter to get back to the bench. Frank Vogel taking both of his stars out, forced to bring both of his stars back in. This has been a very interesting game, especially this final quarter. He doesn't get into any crazy personal parts. He might tweet some things, but he kind of stays out of that stuff. So most of the stuff when you're competing against him, it's very respectful.
At the line. 14. That's it. It took a while. It took a lot of adversity.
Just stay poised and continue to run our system. You got to give the Warriors credit. They're a good team. They boxed and won, triangle and 2. Got back into the game. And, that's what they've been doing for years. So I'm glad we weathered the storm and was able to get the win.
Yeah, well, those 3, George, still have not played together. But when Devin Booker and Kevin Durant play, the Suns are 6-1. They beat the Golden State Warriors tonight.